What's going on, my dream team? Dave come back at you, and this is our recap of our first case of 2019 Leaf Retro Rookie. Was able to get this case, sold a pretty big Mahomes card, and used that money to buy two cases of this. So I picked up this case after shipping. I think it was like $1,600, right? So pretty expensive. But you get 10 cards, that's 10 videos worth of content, a lot of fun to open up. And if you have not watched all 10 videos yet, go back and watch them before you watch this one. Spoiler alert, we're just gonna recap the hits, and then we're gonna talk about the cost of each, and we're gonna talk about if we made our money back or not. So if you don't want that ruined, don't watch this video, come back to it later. So we're gonna go in terms of smallest to largest in terms of value, and that's as of today. What is today? The 28th? Yeah, January 28th. I know this video is posting probably a month later. That's as of today. So first up, Brett Favre, rookie Stadium Club. This does have the subgrades on the back, but that is, as of right now, prices kind of fluctuate a little bit, but I put that at $55. All right, so again, with shipping, didn't have to pay tax, got it off blowout, $160 a box, right? You kind of went backwards on that one a little bit. I'll stick that up there. Next up, a card, and some of these, right, again, it's prices in January. Some of these, like these baseball cards, baseball kind of dips in January, and then once spring training starts, pitchers catchers report, starts going up. So next up, Brendan McKay, Bowman Chrome Draft Auto, not a refractor, just base. This one right now I've got at about $60. Again, price is kind of all over the place, but really good left-handed pitcher for them. Hoping he can get a chance to hit. I think he had 10 plate appearances and hit one, maybe two home runs. No, I think just one home run for the Rays. So this is one, right? I'll be holding on to the baseball season and kind of waiting for an opportune time to move it. And actually that one might hold on to longer, depending on how he plays. I got some other of his non-autograph stuff that I want to move. Next up, we have a 2000 Topps Traded Chrome Miguel Cabrera Mint 9. I was actually looking at trying to buy this in a 10 and hold a little bit long term. I don't know if he's officially retired or if he's coming back this year, but definitely a future Hall of Famer. And I'm pretty sure I don't think there's a refractor version. If there is, it's super tough to come across. But this Miggy pretty consistently does about $60. So again, had you bought just one box, pretty much kind of lost money on that one. Next up, 1973 Topps Mike Schmidt. In excellent 5 condition. This is the old SGC grading system of 60. This was really tough to find comps for. There really isn't anything else with that same grade out there. So kind of, what's up Sunday? Making some little guesses. I put that about $100. All right, so again, would have lost that if you bought the box just straight up. Fifth card, 2018 Upper Deck Elias Peterson, Gem Mint 10 Young Guns. I think I might have even said Patterson during my first video. I know absolutely nothing about hockey, but Young Guns is a pretty good inserts to go chase. I think there were one per box, I think. But this one right now, it is hockey season. I'm doing about 120. I'll probably end up just selling this one since I don't really have any big connection to this dude or hockey cards in general. But if he's injured or anything right now, then I'll probably wait till he's healthy. So I'll keep an eye out on him. So that's the first half of the case, all right? So again, if you bought single boxes, we lost on all of those at 160 a box. Next up, Alex Bregman, 2011 Bowman Chrome. This is the 18 under. This was the last box we opened. I probably got a little more excited about this than I should have because think he has a card in 2016 Bowman Chrome, and that one seems to be a little bit more desirable. However, there weren't a ton of these in the BGS 9.5 format. There were some X-Fractors, which I think are $2.99, but I didn't see any refractors like this. So this I put at about $200. So again, kind of second half of the case starting to come up a little bit. Next up is a pristine 10 Bowman Chrome Draft 1010 Jonathan India. He is the number 5 overall pick in the 2018 draft, so high draft pick. Little research I got a chance to do before making this video. It doesn't sound like a big power prospect, which, you know, chicks dig the long ball. That stuff sells, but could be a pretty solid contributor to the Reds. This is one I'll probably hold on to until he gets called up, and either try to sell around call up or, you know, maybe shortly thereafter if he starts hot. But again, it's a pristine 10. So really happy with that. That one, again, couldn't really find some good comps, but I valued it around $200 based off of some other numbered stuff and what his 9.5s were going for. Next up on something I was really hoping we would get, because I sold all of mine, Luka 2018 Prism Base Gem Mint 10. I can't believe what these cards have been doing. I was buying these at the National for $55 each. And I had so many guys that I ran into selling them for 60, 65, and I, gosh, just kept, I passed up so many deals that I could have bought a ton, but I wanted to buy other stuff for the channel, other content. So missed out on a ton of this stuff, but got one back. I don't know if I'm going to sell this one or keep holding it. I've got a Ruby Wave, a Hyper, and a Fast Break, and I think those are just going to sit in the gun safe back in Minnesota for an extended period of time, not even touch them. We'll see what ends up happening with that one. But that one right now, the dude keeps playing amazing. I was doing about 250 based off what Zions are doing, because Zions are so much higher right now, at least at the time of filming this video, than this. Two things are going to happen. Either the Zion's going to come down or the Lukas keep going up. Because while the Zion hype is real here in late January, the price difference it's a big gap. So I think in reality what's going to happen, instead of one doing the other, either Zion coming down or Luka going up, I think they're both going to kind of come. So Zion will come down, Luka will kind of come up, and I think this will probably at some point this season be $300, especially if they make the playoffs. So I will probably continue to hold this throughout the course of the season, and if it looks like they're going to officially make the playoff run, clinch something, I'll probably hold on to it and sell it then. But again, for now, we're going to call that one $250. Last two cards, Nick Senzel, 2017 Bowman, pristine 10 of 10. This dude is part of the future in Cincinnati. On-card auto, not a refractor, but again, number 2 overall pick in 2016. This one's kind of tough to comp. I didn't see any base like this. There was a blue that sold. So I kind of conservatively put it at $300. But again, it is the off season. Thing will come up, especially if he starts to have a hot spring. But you know, guys like him, India, Bregman, like, I don't follow baseball enough to know a ton. So they may be, you know, they start hot. I just sell it and don't hold it long term, even though it is a pristine 10. BK, I know enough about him that I'm kind of comfortable in figuring out one to sell for him. And then the last one from the very first box, Lamar Jackson, 2018 Panini Honors Score. I don't like how they flip-flop those. It really is an honors product with a score insert. Panini, or not Panini, PSA does it the other way, because I've had a few stuff graded with them, some Mayfields and Darnolds from this product. But the artist proof, number 1 of 20, autographed. Again, no real comps, but I put this one at about $450 based off what some other numbered stuff is selling for. Too bad we didn't get this case about a month ago, before they got knocked out of the playoffs. This probably would have been around with that craze, $800 or something like that. But all in all, that was the case. I calculated everything out with my calculator, what the prices came up with, and didn't write it down. I think it roughly, I should have totaled it, but I think it roughly came out to like $1,750. Let's just say we sell all this on eBay. We don't sell any of it on Instagram, things like that. You take out eBay fees, that puts us at about $1,550, $1,580, somewhere around there. So pretty much broke flat even. And then, shipping costs for all of these, let's call it $1,500, right? But that also doesn't include this stack that came with everything. Again, not super great cards, probably get $20 for that. Maybe $10 there, $10 there. So, kind of pays for some of our shipping costs. But if you were to go buy a $1,600 box of something right now, right? Let's call it I don't even know what Flawless briefcase goes for. But if you go buy $1,600 worth of products, odds are you're not going to get your money back. So I feel really good about where we're at. And this was just case one. I do have another case coming that I got from Steel City versus Blowout. So we'll, maybe we'll compare the two at some point in the future. But there you go. Thanks again for checking out the channel. Hope you enjoyed this. And if you didn't, you're probably not going to like the next month of the channel because, like I said, more is coming. But as always, thanks for checking out the channel. Like, subscribe, tell a friend, and we will catch you next time. See ya.